Before we begin, please listen to a personal message for our prudent friend. The fox is in the henhouse. The fox is in the henhouse.
Who's our prudent friend?
There's a murderer loose! Help! Robber! Murderer! Help!
Oh, there you are. Mum's been worried sick.
I was riding the subway.
All day, back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, until it closed.
Was I supposed to pay again?
No, you're not supposed to run off like that without telling anyone.
But I was having so much fun. You wouldn't have let me ride.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Do you remember 1939? I was 5 years old. We went places on the subway.
With Mum before she got sick. Yeah, I remember. I never forget anything.
I'll be playing it with you.
She's not a real dog!
Prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner, and everyone will be
There is no
Don't
fucking
or
dog!
you're a rotten egg. But seriously, unless you have an awfully good reason, such as 2 broken legs, to be escort at 3 o'clock. We love your company. And now, the hot new song from our favorite band.
But you'll look
We
sweet
figure out what they wanted and do it before they even had to ask. It felt safer that way. God, it feels awful to say. It's
Give me
worse
your
not to.
answer, do.
Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class.
Stay away from the ones with the plague. It's a terrible way to die.
Stylish marriage.
How are you holding up?
Daisy, Daisy, give
What
me your
rough
answer, do.
Slouch.
What's your pleasure, then? You got them! Aren't you the dog's bollocks? I promised you something good, didn't I? I know how fond you are of books.
Well, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Say, you know the Mrs. Chippy statue in the park? My friend Sarah's mum made that. See now, her mum made a model first. Beautiful thing. Out of marble. About yay high. Sarah was supposed to get it when her mum passed, but then her aunt stole it. Can you imagine? Do you think you could get it back for her? Here's the address.
I don't think they've cleaned up since the First World War.
Go where you wanted. Go where you wanted.
Bloody downer.
Lovelies, the stew is going to get dirty at this rate. Where is that roast? Mercy!
Are you planning to hurt
Mercy on
someone?
the elderly!
I thought I was going to have to call a Bobby.
Who's there? Show yourself! Mercy! Mercy on the elderly!
That's not his wife, is it?
You have to eat it.
I'm not hungry.
It's the only food there is.
I'm not hungry.
There's no yellow food to be had. There's no eggs, there's no cheese. Well, there's definitely no butter.
I saw a cauliflower down at the market. A brassica oleracea and a yellow squash. A cucupita peppo.
We can't afford squash. Not unless Dad volunteers to work in Germany. Or could you at least eat some bread?
Get that away from me!
Oh, you can smell the yeast, right? Of course. I didn't even know I'd try sometimes.
There we go, a cat statue. It's got a sticker on the bottom. There we go, a cat statue. Is this some kind of souvenir? There we go. Solid marble and heavier than a bloody brick. I wonder if this is their health potion. It certainly smells horrible enough.
Have you got the statue? Oh, splendid. Sarah will be thrilled. Here, I think you'll like this. You certainly know how to handle yourself, don't you? Do you think you could take care of one more delicate matter? I'll make it worth your while.
I suppose I could.
The ploughboys have been giving me trouble. Want me to pay them for not breaking anything. Normally I rely on the constable, but he thinks he might be called away tomorrow. Could you help? You know, keep the peace. I'll need you here when I open the shop in the morning.
Good morning, dear friends. Good morning.
What's your pleasure, then?
Well, 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 Lionel. Your constable shrunk a bit, hasn't he? Who's gonna protect you now?
You best clear off! My friend's going to settle your hash!
Oh, are you?
You heard Lionel. Clear off!
You better not be here when I get back with my mates!
That was incredible! Thank you! Oh, I hope you can handle yourself as well when there's more than one of them.
There's the bastard. Get him!
I knew you'd come back! Help me!
Back for more punishment, are ya?
Cheer up!
That was incredible. Inspiring. I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. Or you can open just about anything mechanical with this.
And now, everyone's a winner, and everyone will be there. Don't miss it. We'll stick out the game.
Well, I'll get him. You always return to the scene of the crime.
What's your fancy?
You can't hide from me. Oh, look who's tits up now.
They're dead! They're dead!
Oh, I love a game of hide and seek.
How can I help you?
Tell them to go back where they belong.
What's your fancy?
That's quite helpful. Now I'll be able to make an antidote for this bloody fog. Oh, and you're welcome to buy from my top shelf. Oh, I don't suppose you could do me a favour? Mrs. Cheney was here to buy some ingredients. And now I think about it, I'm afraid she might have been up to a little home chemistry. I'd hate for people to think that I'm brewing experimentals, you know. Sally Boyle doesn't work here anymore. This is a respectable shop. Could you see if she's all right? Discreetly, like. And if you could retrieve the ingredients from her house, you'd be doing her and me both a favour.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Good day to you.
Mrs. Cheney, this is Sergeant Gainsborough of the Wellington Wells Police Constabulary. I must ask you to kindly open your door. We have reports there's been a bit of an altercation at your house. Please do open up, Mum. Mrs. Cheney, if you will kindly open the front door, we can see that there's nothing gone wrong in there. Yes, we'll be on our way.
Nice place to visit, but I live here. Let's not mention this in the real estate listing, shall we?
I'm honored to know you.
How did you do it? There were so many of us. You were all so happy. Happy, 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 happy. There's never enough time anymore. Where did it go? Where's the anthranilic acid? Oh, there it is. Hyperidine, hydroiodic acid. Sometimes you need more than joy. That's what she says in her advertisement.
You're a credit to us all.
And I needed more. They just don't appreciate that you get tired. Hyperidine, hydroiodic acid. Sometimes you need more than joy. That's what she says in her advertisements. And I needed more. They just don't appreciate that you get tired. Where's...
Why are we doing this to each other?
Morning!
I've got your ingredients back.
Oh, that's a relief. Well, I hope you didn't have any trouble talking her out of them.
She seems to have gone a bit on holiday.
Oh. I was afraid of something like that. I mean, of course. Holiday, yes. Jolly good. Jolly good. Let me give you a little something for your trouble, and we'll just keep this to ourselves, shall we? You know, I appreciate the discreet way you handle yourself.
Mum always asked me to keep her.
There's another small favour I'd like to ask you, if you're open to new ideas.
I'm not wearing that. I guarantee you.
Oh, it's more for other people. They don't necessarily have to be walking around. Not that it would harm them permanently. It just extracts a dropper full of fluid from the pituitary gland.
You can't be serious.
I did try asking a few people politely, but... well, you see, there are certain compounds I can only make if I have pituitary extract. Compounds that you and I will both find extremely useful in these trying times. I only need 3. One from an elderly lady, One from a policeman, the adrenaline, you see, and one from a doctor.
It does sound intriguing. I'm not sure how I get one of those on a doctor, though. You so rarely see one lying on the street.
I happen to know where a small coterie of doctors get together for a game of gin rummy. And a great deal of gin, too. Here, I've written the address.
And once you've got this extract?
You can buy my compounds. I'll throw in some freebies, too. Oh, you won't go away dissatisfied. That I guarantee.
Turn that frown upside down. You're a credit to us all. They don't make them like you anymore. You have such a wonderful sense of humor.
Lovely day for it.
How lovely to see you. Did you get the, you know?
It was sort of horrible, really.
Oh, they'll be fine. My, it did take quite a lot, didn't it? Well, more for us.
If anyone ever uses one of those on me, I will hunt you down and kill you.
Oh, you are a card, sir. A card! It's not the only device like this out there. I think that you will be pleased indeed with the results. Here, let me give you some of my prototype compounds. Oh, and a young fellow like you with an interest in chemistry, you probably have a home lab. With this, you can make it just a bit more professional. I'll just take this off your hands. I just remembered how she made the... well, I've thought of a better way for it to work.
Yes, well, this has been terribly informative. I'll go now.
Oh, drop by any time you need drugs.